Okay, this is Homer Cocktail doing some vlogging here. Haven't had a personal hotspot here in a few months. I stopped paying for it. Just pay as you go, so. I have a personal hotspot again. I can go ahead and clip this together with one of my backlog videos from this past week, past month, past year, whatever. Don't know what I'm going to clip this together with. I want to talk a little bit about my method, sweet spot. I had a lot of shit go on in my life. You know, I've been in jail, graduated from Claremont colleges, so I've had highs and lows. I've had a period of my life where it was nonstop parties, and I had a period of my life where I had to adapt to being like a homeless person because our house was foreclosed on. Lived in a fucking 25-foot trailer while going to school in Claremont, one of the colleges, and you know, so a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but sweet spot. I didn't want to be the poster child for a guy living through a wrecked life, you know. So some fucking, you know, right as social media starting, right as AOL's out there, right as the internet's jumping, I just lost my fucking house. So you put the lipstick on the pig, or you know, you put the best face on, you know, and you make the most of things. And I don't need to bring people down, but at the same time, hey man, you can learn from my problems, I can learn from yours. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So basically, sweet spot. I posted a few hundred music videos, and didn't really talk too much about my personal life until I started vlogging. And even then, you know, this happened in increments and degrees. So what I want to talk about is I have many Homer Cocktail sites, and I figured I'd have a gardening channel, and I'd have a cooking channel. I've yet to do that. And I'd have a vlogging channel, I'd have a music channel, I've passed calculus. I have a channel where I tutor, and hey man, the fucking internet doesn't have the same constraints that television has as a medium. So I figured, hey man, I'll do all kinds of shit. But another thing I did is this intentional social filter. And my first YouTube site, which is the regular Homer Cocktail without a number, it has a few 100,000 videos or views. I'm not saying the videos are high quality necessarily, but I hope some of them are fun. One of them has 64,000 views at this moment, or so thereabouts, and you know, it's the most viewed one on that site. Then I started numbering them like channels. I have 076, I have Homer Cocktail 2, Homer Cocktail 3, Homer Cocktail 4, etc. And my vlog channels are 076, Homer Cocktail 4, Homer Cocktail 24, Homer Cocktail 34. Well, the more I would do these videos, I think the more it's like Snap the Whip. If you played the game Snap the Whip as a kid, you try to, an adult has a rope, and you know, he tries to, you know, you're as a kid, you're trying to hold on to the rope. He tries to snap the whip and, you know, shake you off the rope, you know. But in some ways, I knew I couldn't peel the onion. I couldn't talk about some of the more serious things like going to jail, you know. We've all had highs and lows, and I've had some strange lows. But I almost wanted to have less views over time to hit the sweet spot, you know, to be in this position where I'm able to be more candid, you know. You can talk about things more intimately if you're just kicking back with one of your buddies with a beer, you know, than if you're in a sports bar, you know, right? Let's suppose you have some, STD or something, and you're at a sports bar. And it's like, hey man, is it normal to have, you know, that every time, I want to scratch myself, you know, right? You wouldn't be bringing this up at a sports bar with everyone listening, right? Hey, yeah, fucking, you probably have crabs. You have crabs, man. Don't worry about it. But you might talk to your buddy about it. You have a good best friend. It's like, hey man, sit down in this toilet in a public restroom, and I've been itching ever since then, right? So the less of a spotlight, the easier it is to talk about some of these, you know, more intimate things, these more personal things. So I'm gonna put a clip on right now. It might be from this past week. It might be from a year ago. And then, I'm just trying to get stuff off my chest. I call it clearing the cobwebs. So, all right, man. That's all. Sweet spot. Okay, here. Homer cocktail. Homer cocktail. Doing some vlogging. Look at that full moon. Full moon right there. It's pretty nice. The sun's already gone down out there somewhere. I talk about existence. Existence. There goes an airplane. Look at that airplane. Totally existing. The airplane's existing up there. Existence. I feel a lot better about life. Here's a couple of poopies. There's one poopy. Here's another poopy. This guy's deaf though. You can always sneak up on him. Hopefully it's alright to talk about it by now. You know, this whole, I don't know, come and clean thing and hey, we're all in it together and shit. Right? It's an incredible full moon up there though. There's the full moon right there behind it, between the branches. Existence. So, here I am, graduating from Fontana High School in 1989. And within 1 year, I talk about it over and over, but my dad invested in a pizza store that doesn't get off the ground, and for a while, there's a Line in a Bush song. I can't think of the name of the song off the top of my head. But it's going up while coming down. I think it's the Little Things from 16 Stone. Anyhow, going up while coming down. While we're losing our house, going down, I get roommates and we have a lot of parties out there. So it's actually, like I've said it before, the cello player on the Titanic movie. As you're going down, hey man, let's not mope about it. We had a good time. Then we get the IRS liens. Then we get finally losing the house in '95, and I'm accepted into one of the Claremont colleges at that point. I live in a fucking trailer for most of my time that I'm over there, and I eventually graduated in 2011. And beginning around the mid-90s, I have to pretend I don't exist all of a sudden. To a lot of people, I have to fucking pretend I don't exist, And there's 11 million undocumented workers in the United States right now. People from other countries, and I think they're probably going through something similar about, hey man, you got to pretend you don't live here, with some people, and pretend you live here with your employer or other people, whatever. It's a fucking strange circumstance. So anyhow, the first year I'm at the Claremont colleges, I'm living in a garage that was converted into a room, and that's the address that they had. And I was afraid of losing my financial aid, actually, if I let them know, hey man, I'm in a strange circumstance, and I talked to them, but it was a little freaky for a while. Then I come and live over here. The place isn't at code. And one of these times I'm going to buy Milton Bradley's Game of Life. Because, it's a great metaphor. I'm just going to fucking paste it on my wall. Put it on my wall for art piece or a decoration. Because there's a short way to go, and then there's a long way to go. And I think I took the long way. And it's just now feeling okay that I did that, For all I know, wow, the life's gonna take another dip or something. But right now it seems okay. We're at 5 minutes, and I'm on the verge of probably being able to be open. I exist again, I exist, right? Fucking just tell everyone, hey man, let's party at my house. Get a job, get a place. I don't know where. Seattle at the beach, whatever. As a goal. There's a nice little moon there. Here's trash cans ready to be picked up tomorrow right there at the curb. So yeah. Okay. So that's what we're looking at, man. We're looking at possibly existing again.